Hi, this is Batul Mehdi. Welcome to FYI Celeb Speak. Today we have a very special guest with us. उमूमन तो मैं ये कहूँगी कि इनको इंट्रोडक्शन की कोई ज़रूरत ही नहीं है, but some people are worth an introduction. She is talented, she is absolutely unpretentious, she keeps it real, and she knows exactly what to say. Today we have Zhalay Sarhadi with us.
Thank you so much, Batul. That was fantastic introduction. I don't think
I
I'm
meant
worthy
it.
of it.
Oh God, no.
But thank you so much. That was very, very sweet.
No, thank you for being here. It's we've been looking forward to doing this conversation for a while, and I'm hoping to get right into it. So let's talk about 2019. Yeah. We're drawing to a close. How would you describe this year has been for you, Zhalay?
Much like any other year, but it's better than 2018.
Really?
That's for sure. 2019, I started off by actually consciously making a decision that I will not be unhappy about anything.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not going to take control of things because I'm generally someone who wants to take control of things and it's virtually impossible.
Yes.
Things just happen. And if they happen, you need to take control of how you feel about it.
Are you owning your decisions more as well, do you feel?
I always own my decisions. I believe in having no regrets.
Right.
Because the moment you have your regrets, that means you are stuck in the past.
Yes.
And then you're not doing anything in the now or in the future or whatever. The past is meant to be there as a reference point.
Right.
But not to kind of
dwell in it. Yes, yes. इसी हद तक.
इसी हद तक.
उसके आगे तो फिर it's unhealthy, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Because अगर आपकी कोई decision ऐसी है कि आपने, for instance, as an actor, you refused a project because at that time you felt like that project wasn't right for you, and then later on that made someone big or was good for someone or was a commercial
that
success.
Could be a huge regret. Yeah.
ऐसा कुछ हुआ भी नहीं है मेरे साथ.
But it's just for reference point.
Reference point पे जाके क्यों किया था, क्या किया था, and I was a different person back then. Every day you're changing, every day you evolve.
You evolve, absolutely.
So no regrets.
Right, right. So is there anything you're particularly excited about that you're closing the year off with, or anything like that?
My music.
Oh, fantastic. She brought it up already. I was going to. But yes, you've got a fabulous voice.
Thank you so much. And I've been training actually.
Wonderful. Yes. So do you plan to do anything with it now that, yes?
That is what I was coming to. Beginning of this year, I did an original song for a television play, and I wasn't in that play, but I sang a song for it, and then afterwards I was included in the play also because it was a major hit.
I see.
And then I sang a song for TCF, the Citizens Foundation.
Oh, wonderful.
So it was an anthem. A lot of artists collaborated on that, and I was one of the fortunate ones to be a part of that. And I am going to sing another song. I can't disclose
sure
what it is,
but it's in the pipeline. It's in the pipeline. Fantastic. You're one of those people who is known for speaking her mind.
Yeah.
How much do you think, how easy or difficult do you think it is, first of all, just as a woman in our society, to be unapologetic? Because it's not something, it comes with a certain burden, I know. As well. I'm sure you can. So what do you think about that, as a, not just in the industry, but as a woman in general?
Okay, so I come from a privileged background, and I'm not talking about money per se.
You're talking about thinking, isn't it? Yes.
My father was the biggest feminist I've ever known, and coming from that, we were never taught, my sister and I, my sister is like 3 years younger than me, so just the two of us. So we were never brought up with gender constraints, and we were given the opportunity and the leverage to do whatever, choose however we wanted to.
Absolutely.
Pave way for
and just
us.
Express yourself. Yes.
I don't speak as a woman. I speak as a person.
Yes.
अपनी abilities, अपनी capabilities को सोच के, अपनी सोच के हवाले से, and frankly I found the best life partner I could have.
That's so important, isn't it? Oh, it really does. It really does.
Because वो माँ बाप के घर से तो आपको एक चीज मिल जाती है, but then when you finally get into marriage and all.
In fact, wouldn't you agree that if we only prioritize these things more when searching for a life partner, we don't, Yeah. Ultimately, आपको इस शख्स के साथ बिल्कुल, there you go. तो आप दूसरे इंसान के बारे में क्या सोचेंगे? बिल्कुल, that is such a valid point you've made, and again I feel not a lot of people realize this. Female solidarity is also such an important thing. You are one of the proponents for it.
Yeah.
And do you feel it's lacking? We need more of it for the right reasons, because I feel if women lift each other, society is being lifted. What do you think about that?
I know like a lot of people will come at me, and they really do. But it lacks. And the reason behind this whole lack of female solidarity and people, women bucking each other up,
yes,
is because we've been conditioned in a certain way. We've put men on pedestals. और बेचारों को भी नहीं पता कि वो pedestals पे हैं. They don't even want to be on that pedestal.
The women have been conditioned as well, because obviously they've grown up in a structure where, so the cycle never breaks.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think about, what do we need to do?
You need to let go of your children at some point, whether it's your boy or your girl.
हमारी responsibility लेकिन कहीं as artists है, do you think maybe to propagate this message, or what would you say about that?
No, absolutely. As an artist, as a woman, as a mother, however many roles you are in, it is your responsibility if you feel that you're a little bit more enlightened. I mean, I'm not talking about entitlement.
Yes.
That's a separate
very much so. बिल्कुल.
Because वो एक distinction और demarcation बहुत ज़रूरी है.
बिल्कुल.
बहुत सारे लोग जो है वो एक entitlement में बहुत सारी बातें करते हैं. I'm just talking about my personal experiences. I can't talk about anyone else's experiences. But because I've been raised on the other side, literally on the other side.
Yes.
I've been someone who's been viewing things. I've been
like a social observer almost. Yeah.
Absolutely. मुझे ख्वाब भी जो आते हैं तो उसमें भी मैं observe ही करती हूँ जो चीजें मेरे साथ कुछ नहीं हो रहा होगा.
There's a certain narrative of our television.
तो आप जब subjective की बात करते हैं तो everyone has a subjective overview of society.
बिल्कुल बेशक. Yes.
तो अगर आप दिखा भी रहे हैं तो वो objectively तो नहीं दिखा सकते. लेकिन हम objectively और subjectively दोनों चीजें नहीं करते. हम चलते हैं TRP.
ठीक है. Right.
रेटिंग किस पे आ रही है? अगर लड़की रो रही है उस पे रेटिंग आ रही है तो बस लड़की को किसी भी तरीके से रुलाओ. अगर बच्चे को जुल्म हो रहा है उस पे रेटिंग आ रही है तो बच्चे को किसी भी तरीके से. So there is no message.
There isn't.
There is no reformation.
What do you do when you have scripts that frustrate you?
मैंने एक सीरियल किया था उसमें दिखाया गया था कि this girl gets married to this guy and she's she hasn't found herself in life.
Right.
तो दबी हुई timid सी है and then बच्चे हो जाते हैं वो वैसे ही रहती है. उसके बाद उसका मियाँ जो है उससे बोर हो जाता है and he has an affair somewhere else.
Of course, because it's always adultery is such a wonderful topic of this. Same thing.
So he kicks her out of the house.
ठीक है.
So the best thing that happens to her is when he kicks her out of the house, she befriends someone who's a social worker and then she starts working and she starts learning things and she takes a course in this and that, yada yada.
Empowered.
She finds herself and she becomes a completely different person. So now वो जो उसका मियाँ है वो देखता है कि उसकी जो बीवी है जो अब उसकी बीवी है तो वो बिल्कुल सही नहीं है और मेरी पुरानी बीवी अच्छी थी और
regrets
भी हो गई है type situation. So अब ending ये दिखानी थी कि he comes back to her and she accepts him.
Which is such a flawed ending.
So I was like,
yes.
Why?
Yes.
Why would I accept this man?
That's an interesting point.
He treated me badly. What am I trying to show these women out there? कि आप अगर निकल के काम करेंगे, आप अपने आप को find भी करेंगे, आप you kind of identify yourself in this larger scheme of life to just get back with a man.
Right. So the ultimate goal point is the man.
I changed the entire ending.
Wow.
With the obviously
blessing of the creative team. Yeah.
Yes, and the director. मैंने एक सीरियल किया था जिसके अंदर दिखाया था कि वो लड़की जो है she wants to she comes from a मुतवासित तबका.
ठीक है.
lower middle class.
Yes.
And she wanted to पढ़ लिख के उसको शुरू में दिखाते हैं कि वो नेगेटिव है because वो हड्डे करती है कि मुझे पढ़ाई करनी है और मुझे ये करना और बाप उसका साथ देता है.
Right.
And then the father dies. When the father dies, so everything is upon her.
Oh yes.
बहन भाई हैं उनको भी उसने वो करना है.
Right.
तो वो पढ़ के काम करना शुरू करती है. अब वो लड़की आप देख रहे हैं कि वो पढ़ लिख भी गई है उसने लड़ झगड़ के काम भी करना शुरू किया है लेकिन काम की जगह पे she starts having an affair with the boss.
Right.
She wants to have it easy. I said why?
So it's a skewed image, isn't it?
Why?
बिल्कुल.
Let's start making our own content. The world is our oyster right
Absolutely.
now. Web is our oyster
yes.
right now. We have so many arenas. अगर चैनल पे आप जाते हैं और आपको चैनल जो है वो शट डाउन कर देता है कि नहीं देखिए उसमें अगर उसकी तलाक हो जाए 4 मरतबा और 2 मरतबा बच्चा ज़ाया हो जाए.
अच्छा, and the funny thing is she's not that far off. You're actually quite right. Scripts होती है इसी तरह से 4 दफा शादी.
अल्लाह मैं आपको क्या बताऊँ एक सीरियल में मेरी 4 मरतबा शादी हुई थी. मतलब और क्या क्या नहीं हुआ था और शादी में मैं यूँ थी उसमें. हाँ,
I've also noticed that feminism has taken on this dirty word connotation. How do we reclaim it back for what it really is and what it really means?
By embodying it. By just that. Because I've had numerous discussions on it and मुझे तो समझ ही नहीं आती कि सबकी अपनी अपनी जो various definitions of feminism है वो कहाँ से आई हैं. बिल्कुल. मतलब आप जाइए ना अगर आपने feminism की बात करनी है तो जब ये feminism की मुहिम चली थी तो वहाँ तक जाइए ना कि वो चली क्यों थी, उस वक्त रीजंस क्या थे, और लोगों ने किस तरह से उस पर रिएक्ट किया या किस तरह से उसको आगे लेके चले. ठीक है ना. फेमिनिज्म की जब बात आती है तो पीपल ट्राई टू मेक इट सो कि दैट्स ऑल अबाउट मैन हेटिंग, मैन बैशिंग, मैन हेटिंग.
We need to clear that up, basically, don't we?
It's not. Not everything is about a man.
Absolutely. Here. Well said.
Thank you. ठीक है. आपको हर एक तो ये जो entitlement आदमियों ने जो अपने इर्द गिर्द बना लिया, लाइक मैं अपने मियाँ का एग्जाम्पल लिख दूंगी.
कोई बात नहीं, दे नहीं of course not.
जनरली जब मेरा मूड जैसे खराब होता है, ठीक है, मेरा मूड याडा बहुत सारी चीज़ों की वजह से खराब होगा, पर मेरे मियाँ को यही लगता है कि उसकी वजह से.
हाँ बिल्कुल.
So
I think every married woman will relate to that.
मैंने क्या किया?
What did I do?
It's not about you.
Absolutely.
So this is not about the men. It's about being recognized as an individual.
Yes.
It is basically about just being a human and having basic human rights. And अगर आप मुझे deny करेंगे तो मैं लड़ूंगी इस बात पे.
चूटी को भी आप अगर कुछ लेंगे तो वो कभी ना कभी तो अपनी
करेगी, काटेगी आपको यार, वो किसी चीज आपको काटेगी, आपको पता चलेगा. So how can as a person, as a human being, a functioning human being with desires, with likes and capabilities, आप रोकने की कोशिश करो और वो रिएक्ट ना करे, and then you make it all about yourself.
Yes.
No, it isn't. And feminism is, आप अगर औरत भी गलत कर रही है मेरे साथ, जो कि बहुत ज्यादा होती हैं,
बिल्कुल,
ठीक है, जाके मैं अगर बोलूँगी मैं फेमिनिस्ट हूँ और मैं कभी मुझे नजर आता है कि किसी औरत ने कोई गलत बात की है तो मैं उस पर आवाज उठा के ये बोल दूँगी तुमने ये गलत किया. Oh my God.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
You're tearing her down. And I'm like, no. I'm tearing her
right
down,
is right and
down.
wrong is wrong. Absolutely. So and that's where the story should end. What kind of content do you want to produce essentially?
Yeah, I want to show, okay, so this is going to sound very cliched, but I want to show various different roles of women.
No, I don't think it's cliched at all, and somebody should be doing it. So thank you. Yeah.
A woman is not just a sacrificial goat. A woman is not someone who, if she wears the pants, then she's a vamp. Very plain and simple television terminology.
बिल्कुल सही.
अगर वो पैंट्स पहन के काम पे जा रही है और अपने करियर को इम्पोर्टेंस दे रही है तो शी इज रॉन्ग. और अगर वो अपने घर को इम्पोर्टेंस दे रही है और उसका मियाँ जो है वो 36 अफेयर चला रहा है लेकिन फिर भी वो अपने मियाँ के साथ है, तो शी इज लाइक,
वो अल्टीमेट इमेज ऑफ अ वुमन है. बिल्कुल. हाँ.
So there are a lot of other grey areas also. There are different kinds of people existing. So why not show that?
Wonderful.
So that's what I want to do.
Wonderful. And this is in the coming year. Would you say people can look forward to it
in the coming months?
Oh, wonderful. We look forward to it certainly a lot, Zhalay, and it was such a pleasure to have you on the show.
The pleasure was all mine.
No, really. We need more people like Zhalay, and we hope that all your projects in the coming year are successful, and more strength to you.